10 Most Bizarre Houses in the World. Purchasing a house is a big deal for any person in the world. After all, it would be our permanent shelter. For some people, purchasing a house would be a huge investment. People spend a lot of time and money for finding a perfect house as per their needs, as one cannot buy a house as buying a pair of clothes or shoes, as it is a commitment. Everyone has different thoughts about buying a house. Some people buy houses just to tear them out and start again. There are some who depends on a particular design, and there are few who wants simply bizarre. Your personality can be revealed through your houses. So let's have a look at some of the bizarre houses. 10. Spaceship House, Chattanooga, Tennessee, $119,000. This house has been characterized in many newspapers, magazines and television shows including HGTV. This famous house is hanging on 6 cement pillars between which you can park your cars. Ample of small, square windows encircling the house give it more of a spacious feel, and the front steps looks like a staircase which have been lowered from the ship. This house is located in a scenic spot, exactly beside the Tennessee River. The house is equipped with 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths having 2,000 square feet of living place. 9. The Shoe House, $127,000. This wonderful shoe house was built by the extravagant millionaire Colonel Mahlon M., who was the shoe wizard of York, who used to invite the old people to stay in the house and live like kings and queens at his expenditure. Colonel Mahlon M. was initially a giant structural advertisement for Hanes. The house is now used as a museum in the memory of Colonel Mahlon M. The house measures 45 feet in length, 17 feet wide and 25 feet high, having 2 bathrooms, 3 bathrooms, a living room and a kitchen located on 5 various levels. 8. The Nautilus House, Mexico City, $218,000. Mexican architect Javier Senosain of Arquitectura Organica has designed this shell-inspired house near Mexico City. Senosain got the inspiration from the work of Lloyd Wright and Gaudí, seeing which he built up this building as a part of the concept that he pronounces as bioarchitecture. This house was designed for a small family of 4 people who were tired of living in a conservative home. This creative house features an alluring entryway cut into a wall of colorful blemished glass. All its features flow flawlessly together to reflect the natural contours of a shell. 7. The Mushroom House, Cincinnati, Ohio, $349,000. This mushroom house, also called as the Tree House, was designed by the architect Terry Brown, who was a professor of architecture and interior design at the University of Cincinnati. This mushroom house is located Cincinnati, Ohio. This alluring house was built in association with the assistance of university students and is a lavishly fantastic home built between the year 1992 to 2006, and it served as the architect's second abode. In the year 2006 the house was put out for sale, and regrettably in the year 2008 Terry Brown passes away. There were many things used for this project, like variety of materials, wood, colored glass, shell, ceramics, and various metals, crafting them into some astounding uneven shapes significant of those in nature. 6. Dog Bark Inn, Cottonwood, Idaho, $1 million. The Dog Bark Inn is a beagle-shaped house built in 2003 by the chainsaw artists, Dennis Sullivan, and Francis Conklin. This is a couple who earned their living by carving folk-style dogs from the wood material and selling them. They earned well in this business and invested their hard-earned money in this property, where someone can reserve a room in the 2-bedroom suite. 5. The Toilet-Shaped House, $1.1 million. Sim Jae-duk is a late mayor of Suwon, South Korea, who was born in a restroom, thought to make a toilet-shaped house of 2-story to celebrate 2007 inaugural meeting of the World Toilet Association. The people who live without toilets get a great aid from this association, who works to help provide clean, efficient and working sanitation system for more than 2 billion people. The house is 4,520 square feet, with a huge rooftop gallery that is reachable from a staircase that arises from the toilet drain and has a glass-walled bathroom where the windows can be twisted opaque for the occupants' isolation. 4. VW Beetle House, $1.4 million. This Beetle House was built by the master builder Markus Vogelreiter and it was situated in Gigi, near Salzburg, Austria. If you are not able to make it out, this house is inspired by the Volkswagen Beetle car. This house was purchased by the owner in 70s style, but it was renovated completely. The renovation of the house completed in the year 2003, it was eco-friendly and energy-proficient house. Later he created a similar styled building as a restaurant and bar nearby known as the Car. Das Auto. 3. The Falling Water, Pennsylvania, $155,000. 1935, $2,695,716, 2014. The house was designed by an American architect Frank Lloyd Wright in 1935 for the Kaufman family. This family owned the recognized Kaufman department store, and they used to spend their vacation days nearby the Bear Stream in the small cabin. Later they thought to make the cabin little modernized and they hired Wright for completing the task. 2. The Steel House, Ransom Canyon, Texas, $3 million. Architect and sculptor Robert Bruno have designed this unusual-looking steel house that indistinctly resembles some type pig-like creature which is made out 110 tons of steel. Bruno took 23 long years to build this house. Soon before the Bruno's death, this amazing steel house was shown in an episode of Texas Country Reporter with Bob Phillips. In Vogue, Steel House made its another debut in the year 2013. 1. Palace of Bubbles, $9 million. The Palace of Bubbles was designed by Antti Lovag, who is recognized for his revolt against traditional architectural structures. Lovag modifies architecture by releasing the requirement for angles and straight lines. Instead of this, he favors curves and contours in order to bring about a combined atmosphere of the home and its natural environment with full of rock cropping that seldom sees angles and straight lines. It is situated on the southwest coast of France. This unique building has not even completed its 50 years, but it has been considered as a historical monument by France's Ministry of Culture. Grand events and festival parties are conducted in this building. The building has 28 rooms with 12,916 square feet of living space which are round with round beds. Most of the rooms have floor-to-ceiling carpeting and beautiful lighting which modifies with the time of the day.